Liz, what's going on? Sorry, I just decided to sneak this one in. Yeah. I usually kind of plan out a little bit better my streams, but you know, I have this week planned out in the evening time, but I just wanted to sneak this one in. I was feeling like doing something, and this bass is bothering me. It was bothering me in the back of my mind. EJB, what's going on, man? Can hear me loud and clear? Good. Thank you. Thank you for verifying that. All right, let's continue on. I think I'm gonna have resource row be like right here, and I decided that the best place to store the resources would be on these things. Yeah, I mean they look okay. It's just something different to do. How do you pronounce that? JZY. Radcat, what's going on? How you doing, friend? Even though I can't pronounce your name, how you doing? Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Let's just get this stuff moved for a little bit, and we'll find places for everything. Usually my production bases take a while to build. It takes a little bit of care to get these things figured out. I'm gonna figure out where I want to stick it all. Is Astroneer. Astroneer. Gotta love it. Gotta love Astroneer. Thanks for being here, yes. Appreciate it. Let's I'm gonna use these eventually, but let's just put this stuff off to the side right now. That was a cave entrance, and we're probably gonna use, well, I doubt we're gonna use it because we covered it over, but we'll have a cave entrance somewhere. I kind of wanted a cool hillside cave entrance. Kind of like, I was thinking this hill, but I'm kind of using this hill for storage. Maybe when the compound is all gone, we just kick down right here, down in the hole right here, and have like a nice little entryway of some sort. Or there's another mountain we can use, like over here. We can have the, well, I'd have to cut down some trees. I don't know how I feel about cutting down trees right now. Mongoloid 13, what's going on, bud? How you doing? I stopped playing in my scavenger 7 days to die just to watch. Nice. Make a new hill? I try to take a minimalist approach to like ripping up terrain in Astroneer because of the curvature is so weird. I am going to be doing a retro series on Astroneer. I'm trying to figure out which version I want to use because there is cool like versions in pre-alpha that they had, which was alternating start versions, which were really cool because you got to see like an alternating start. But then if you go towards like the very end, like almost well, the end of the early access, very close to release, there's more stuff in the game, there's more stuff that was fixed, there's, you know, all of that goodness. So I haven't decided what version I want to load back in. Where did I stick my copper at? It's the only large canister that I have, and I've lost it. And how is that even possible? Did it fall through the world when I was cleaning up? That's so dumb. That's iron. I lost the only large can. Where did I put that freaking thing? It's gonna drive me bonkers now. Oh, there it is. He's sitting over here, George. It's holding scrap now. Oh, did we move? We moved it over. We moved it over to a new canister. That's right. It's been so long. Did we use up all the copper? Holding organic, holding carbon, holding glass, titanium, tungsten, ammonium. I think we used up all the copper. Empty. Iron. Yeah, we used up all the copper, man. Let's go get some more copper. Let's get those coppers out there. Let's go, and I just want to flip. Let's hold this. Let's just go to our copper station. We have the appropriate people on. The appropriate people, our pets on. We have the appropriate pets on, not people. Uh-oh. I fell into a hole. That's pretty standard. You're yeeting me? I don't know. This is yeet worthy. Let's come over here. Not a good sign when you don't see copper sitting on top of this. Hole, what's going on? Hoping for another Astroneer stream today? Well, you know. It has 42 in it. Okay, well, we'll take that. We'll take the 42. And we'll stuff it into here. And this thing, I mean, I think it has some, but it doesn't have some. It probably has so little that I probably should be looking for a new deposit. Let's do that too. I have a little bit of time here. You get to see the hoverboard? Oh, hoverboard's so worth it. Get the hoverboard. It's worth it. It's really quick to get. Is there anything left on this? There's a tiny little dribble over here. Well, we'll get it. We'll have it suck it up. That's a couple pieces of copper at least. We'll rotate this puppy around. Yeah, that's really not going to work, is it? Hook these guys back up again. And we'll take our full one. Flip that over. Get you in a second. Put this back. Ah, you... Put that back on. Alright, this will grab whatever tiny little copper's left. My snail's about to run out of... He has some secondary food, so he's good. Jazzbo, thanks for the vids. Help with the learning curve. Dude, appreciate you watching, man. Thank you so much. I'm feeling super tired today. I didn't go to bed till late. My brain wouldn't stop working. Got up early this morning. Oh, no, 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 no. Not fun. Not fun. I don't want to fall down in there. I could fall down to level 2. Falling down to level 2 is fun because I have Princess on. I'm not going to take any damage, but it's just going to be a pain in the butt to get back out of it. I don't want to spend the time to get out of it. Let's go over a little jump. Okay. Got copper for days. I need to process it. Is this one empty by any chance? It is. Aha. Now, problem number 2, which I was trying to resolve with this, is that I need to get some power. So, let's... Oh, I'm so glad that I had the inhibitor mod on. The organization who runs all of Astroneers, you want to talk about that? Works. What's going on, buddy? I like the dragon. Is that a dragon? What is that? Octopus or a dragon? I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. I actually got to bed on time last night. Got up at 4 a.m. typical time. 9 dash leaves for work. And I'm tired again now. I hear it. I'm feeling it right today. I'm really feeling it because the day before was also kind of like a busy day. I need to pick up these extenders, and we need to hook up this power with a multi-directional power system. Eventually we'll have lighting and all that stuff in place. And I'm trying right now to get, I don't know why these are so damn short. Frickin'. Hook up, baby. I heard you click. Thank you. Hook up. There you go. Now I can use directional from here. They sent out thousands of Astroneers. I know, right? It is. Have you done the xenobiology stuff? There is one line in the xenobiology, and I don't want to give out spoilers for anybody who hasn't done the xenobiology stuff, but there's one line in the xenobiology where they talked about dying on a planet. So that's interesting. I don't know how they're going to bring that into the game. Oh, wrong. So I'm kind of curious on how they're going to bring that into the game. You only got your first now so far? Oops, sorry. Sorry. Close your ears. They just figured it out themselves. I know, right? Everybody died. They kept sending them to the same solar system, though. It's like, yeah, the lack of communication between exodynamics and the Astroneer. I never really liked that part of... It wasn't really lore, but I guess it was kind of like the unspoken lore of Astroneer. I never really got into that part of it. You would think that that really wouldn't happen. They wouldn't just send people off to their death without any way to communicate or anything like that. And like over and over and over again because there's so many downed ships. So that's a part of the lore that I don't really like. I mean, I keep saying lore. I don't know if it's really the official. It's really not the official because there really isn't any official lore as to everything that's going on. But, you know, I don't know. Those are my feelings. Did I make my feelings clear? Probably not. I'm tired. XO run my Facebook or Meta. Yeah, and let it all die. And just let it all die, man. All right, we're powering through this. We're creating copper because I want to use light as my connectors. So I'll be creating the standing lights, the work lights, and I'll have those running from the battery station to other locations. And along the way, I'll get some not only light, but I might do it with the small platforms. Maybe not these, but I might do it with the other platforms just so that I have a 4-way connection or a 2-way, 3-way connection, something like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If you guys watched any of my, videos, usually my base is really spread out. I don't typically have oxygen connected on my base pieces, and that used to be problematic because I sometimes forget and die. You want to talk about stupid? I would spread my base out because it looked cool, but then I would die because I spread my base out. Just It was just dumb. And people would be like, they would come in and play with me, and they'd be like, why do we keep dying here? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You have to manage your oxygen. That's all I have to say. You gotta be smart enough to manage your own oxygen. We're gonna need to set up the seed farm soon. I'm kind of running low on a little seeds, but we're good for an hour. One last midnight dead. Yes. It's like I'll be sitting talking to people on the stream, and you know I'm just babbling away looking at the camera, and they're typing in get oxygen, get oxygen. I'm like, but oh yeah, that's the dumb stuff that I do, and you know what, I own up to it. I do some stupid stuff. I do some stupid ass stuff. I don't know what to say. Sometimes the Yeo brain does not work correctly. I'm like, that's a great idea. Not. Not so much. All right, we're going to need way more resin. I don't have another extractor for resin. I should probably get an extractor on resin so I don't have to keep running soil. What's the exchange rate for resin? Might be good. 1 for 2? Nah, I don't want to waste that scrap on that. It's not worth it. As stupid as stupid does. No, stupid is just stupid. Stupid is just stupid, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's the little thing. Like oxygen. Like breathing. It's the tiny little things. Michael H, what's going on, guys? I just realized that the major chat window was not showing. Jasbo, thanks for the follow. Was not showing, so I might have missed some people that came on. Donaldson, what's going on? Michael G, Michael H, Hole, how you guys doing? I think I got most of the conversation. I just looked over at the other one. Is it worth having a smelter connected to the thumb? You could. Okay, now I'm seeing it in the other window. Changer's nature's way of eliminating stupid people. That's right. It could, that is a valid solution to set up an extractor next to a smelter, and just have it process for you, so that you're only picking up processed goods. It makes a lot of sense. I haven't set it up like that, but it does make a lot of sense. It's like, why haul back and then process it here? Process it there. I don't think raw resources are really used anywhere, right? There's no recipe that asks for malachite. It always asks for iron. So that might be a really smart way to do it. Let's go ahead and pump out some resin. Why? Oh, that was it for soil-wise. That's only going to give me 3 pieces. Because it wasn't even full. Man, I should really do something with soil. Quartz. You're right. Quartz. Quartz is the only thing. Raw quartz. You're right. You're right. You're right. Everybody who put in quartz. Supus, how are you? Your base looks a lot like your old one. No, it doesn't. Michael G. Furnace says each one means more power. For sure. It does mean more power. But, it's kind of like leave it and forget. You could just put it on a trickle, right? You don't need to come back to it every couple minutes. Just put it on, whatever is most optimal for the planet. Clay is another one, right? Clay's the only resource that is used in one recipe. What's clay used in? So quartz and clay, so 2. It is an interesting concept, right? I like it. That was a really good question. All right, let's go back to my thought here. I do need soil. I do need to cut a hole into the ground so that I can start gathering soil. Do I want to do it on this planet? I don't really want to cut up Silva. I don't know. I'm anti-Silva cutting up. For some reason, I have this problem with cutting up Silva. Let me think about it. All right, I have copper here. Let's get some of the lighting done. I have a resin in my backpack, and I have way too many things on me. But, you know, I kind of need them right now. I could put this back up here. Oops, not that. Put the whole thing. There we go. I guess we could put this back. As long as I have the inhibitor mod on, we can have Bestafar on the tool. And then that'll give us, what, 5 slots in the backpack. I could probably go without the hoverboard, but you know how that is, right? You get used to flying around with the hoverboard and you never want to leave it. So let's get some work lights created. Woodworking, what's going on? I almost fired up the multiplayer. God, my brain is really not working today. The Lost Ark game. I almost fired it up. Came very, very, very close. But then I was like, I don't know. I don't feel like battling today. I just feel like doing a little low-key, low-stress building today. That's what I was feeling. It's feeling low-key, low-stress building. Find a cave and take dirt from deeper in the planet. Yeah, I usually do. I usually take the vehicle down. I guess I could do that. I've been taking it from inside of the caves. And I can go back to doing that here. I really need more than one canister. Let's try to make a canister. This is where I get sidetracked for the next hour and a half. It's like I'm working on one thing and then it's like, oh, you know what I really need? I really need to be distracted for several 25, 30 minutes. That's what I really need. Let's pick these guys back up. I want to see how this looks. I think it's going to look fine because I like the fact that it's going to light up stuff. There is a problem, though, and I hate this about the work light, is that you can't really move it. Once you pick it up, the thing goes away. The cable goes away. And it's really hard to judge where the placement should be. I really would like for them to fix that problem. I would really like the cable either to stay connected or act like all the other systems where it doesn't disconnect, right? Let's just clean that up just a little bit. Wolf, what's going on, man? Gonna fade back in, just listen. Alright, Iz. Take it easy. Thanks for being here. I mean, I can either do this or I can put down platforms and just have platforms on there. I was thinking about putting the... We could just go all lights. This is the toughest part of the game for me. This is the hardest part. I wanted a low stress day today. This is starting to stress me out. It's starting to stress me out, man. Medium resource canisters. Where did I put those other lights and stuff? Lost Ark's supposed to be adding a European server. for the load. It was okay, actually. Hey, Plane, what's going on? Stop by to say hi. Gotta do some work. Sorry I missed the stream. No worry, buddy. When I first started, I wanted to be at least destructive as possible. Then I got a drill and a pave in the pallet and his plot mark now. You're right. Just run all over it. Working on my asteroid base and space engineers. Cool. A canister, this lamp. I mean, that's all I need. A canister, this lamp, another centrifuge. Yes. Stress midnight, making for a rough morning. You know, telling you. All right. The problem with packaging stuff up is you forget where you put it all. Right? I had packed up all of the tall platforms. There we go. So I could do the tall platforms. So let's go back and just reevaluate this for a second here. The tall platforms do give me a connection point, right? So the tall platforms are my lighting solution. And it wouldn't look bad. I typically have them in the background though. So okay, let's see how this works. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I could speak today. Let's see what it looks like. Let's keep them in the background like so. They need to be angled in a way that you have two facing the front so that you can get that spread light, the spreaded light. Jesus. It's time to go home now. No, it's time to go home now. Let's do. I can make words and do things. F you, Jimmy. F you, Jimmy. Oh, that's how I'm feeling right now. That is exactly how I feel. You must rest brain. Me fail English. Oh, you guys. You know what? I'm just going to stare at you. This is going to be the stream. This is it. That's going to be the rest of my stream. I'm just going to sit there and stare at you guys. You guys are jerks. Man, I was just trying to enjoy Astroneer by myself. That's all I was trying to do. It's all. A few moments later. It's all I was trying to do. Is who blinks first? All right, let's get the lights going. We'll get a little connector in there. All these. I feel like I'm at the Olympics. Not really, but let's get an A. Give me an A. We do need resin. We will get resin. Let's go gather the lights. Let's take this A first. Sub goal smash with that sort of stream. I know, right? That's a winner stream right there. Okay, let's grab a couple of these guys. Can I get 4? No, of course not. Of course not. Limited backpack spacing. That'll work for now. Thank you for the follow, Vortex. Appreciate it. Ooh. Let's get these lights on. I do like having my lights be completely independent, though. You know, I got a thing for that. I got a thing for them being completely independent. I'm pro independent lights. I'm very pro it. I support the rights of lights. I really do. Paint drying stream. Oh, that'd be a great stream, though. No, wait. You're onto something there. You are onto something, sir. Okay, see, I like it backlit like this. I'm a big fan of backlighting like this. Should I get rid of the tree, though? Because the tree is going to... You know, this is how stupid I get. The tree is going to cast a shadow. It's going to interfere because it's going to cast a shadow. And then it's like, no, that's not cool. All right. Let's lock these guys down. I like this. We still need a power solution. I don't know that we want to use... meh. The only thing I could use is like platforms. Platforms or lights. Let's go back to the light concept. I just hate setting them up. They're a pain in the ass to set up. They're an absolute pain in the ass. Should add a daylight sensor to turn them off. I can do that. Let's focus on... Come back in another stream when I'm not so loopy and yeah, I'm full of caring about that. I like the idea though. Of course, daylight sensor. Of course, man, that's a great idea. Daylight sensor. BCX, what's going on, bud? Does the light deplete the battery? No, never, never. They should add daylight sensors so you can turn off lights when there's no sun. They have daylight sensors, don't they? Don't they have a... No. They have a power sensor. Didn't they have a light sensor? I swear to God they had a light sensor. Was there a thought? Oh, you used the light sensor by having the solar panel open and close. That's how you use the light sensor. So you have the solar panel there, like a single solar panel, and then you say something with the one of the on-off checks. If it's got power, then turn the lights on, and then if it doesn't have power, then turn the lights off. That's how we were doing a light sensor. Yeah, use a medium solar. Any kind of solar. Right? You can make a light sensor. Yeah. Yeah. Would it look better? You know, this is a... Don't ask cooks in the kitchen of what you think about it, because you know what? I've got 30 people watching. I'm gonna get 30 different answers. That's not gonna look good. Do something differently, Midnight. Okay, so I'm not really asking you guys. I'm not really asking you for your opinion. We're gonna need resin. It always comes back to the resin thing. Let's get resin taken care of, please. Maybe a freaking nutter here by the time this thing's all over. Let's see here. Let's go back and do the resin thing. If I want to put a thumper on there, that's going to be a little bit of extra work. So let's not put a thumper on there. Let's go back into the old KB cave. You know what? I don't even have to do that. Let's just go dig. Let's do some digging. I'm gonna be a dog and I'm gonna dig in the dirt. You can do it, George. You can do it. Let's go get our canisters. We're just gonna do a quick dig run without getting... Yes, I know. I have a vehicle that's got a soil canister on it, and yes, I could be using that. That would be a smart idea. I can't tell you over and over again, we don't do smart on this channel. That is proven by today's exercise. Welcome to OneLastMidnight's channel. We're stupid is the norm. Alright, let's fill it up with resin. Let's stick some resin in there. Darn Goofy is better. Goofy channel. Alright, yeah. See, we have a nice deposit there, bro. It's not a huge deposit of resin, but it's a nice deposit. Nicey nice. This was old base. We abandoned an old base. No. Okay, I made it. I made it. I scared you all. Scared myself. I peed a little, actually. But in here, I mean, look at this. Look at this wall. That is a wall of happiness right there. That is, we don't want to touch that because that's like, I don't know. My guess is like 400 something units. We need to turn the inhibitor off. Bink. That's my guess. That's resin for years. I know. I know. I know. I love Systemera. I love all the guys over there. Love Joe. Love Gina. You know, they're fantastic. The product that they put out is great. I just have a lot of wishes for this product. Joe says he's very excited about the update after this update. I would like to just see more reasons for resources. I want more uses for resources, whether it be more items or increase the difficulty level of making the items. Why does it have to be one resin to make something? There you have so many resources that you can gather so quickly. Honestly, it should not be you make a platform, I don't care how small it is, with one piece of resin. It needs to be like 30 pieces or 40 pieces or some reason to justify all of those incredible number of resources that's laying around. Zaru, what's going on, man? Lots of mac and cheese? Mac and cheese for years. God, I haven't had mac and cheese in a long time. It's not that I don't like mac and cheese. I don't like the weight that it puts on my waist. I don't like expanding my belt size. Deep fried mac and cheese. Now, deep fried mac and cheese, that's a gift from the gods. Red Cat's like, no! Pie Commander? Oh, you forgot to download on Twitch? That's alright, man. Multiple personalities. We have them. We all have them. You're seeing a few of mine today. I hope you enjoy. I'm not charging extra for it. You're getting it for free. All you guys are getting the extra personalities for free today. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm a giver. I'm a giver. You can tell by the videos, right? Five resin for one canister. That'd be awesome, though, right? I mean, it's not hard to get 5 resin. It's really not hard to get 5 resin. That's not like an impossible task. One of the first missions is get 4 resin. So this, we're not talking impossibles here. We're talking easily obtainable. And there is already a mechanism for it. There is. Look at when you get those little pieces of scrap and it has that container, that little container. So it only takes up 1 backpack space, but it has like 5 of them in there. They need to utilize that for everything. Would like to see him so you can compress the resource density to make it hard. Dude, I've already... The moment that I saw that little scrap container... You guys know the one that I'm talking about, right? It looks like an egg crate. And you can pick up those tiny pieces of scrap and put them in. The moment I saw that, I was talking to Joe. I said, Joe, you gotta float changing the recipes. You've got to float that to the team and see if somebody will bite into that, because That's just genius. You've given the reason for all of this extra stuff. Of course, they didn't go for it. They did not go for it. I don't know what their goal is. I honestly don't know what their goal is. If they're trying to be easily accessible to everybody, I look at Minecraft, and Minecraft has, what, up to 9 resources to build an item? So, I don't see why... I mean, if it's supposed to be for, like, ease of use, that's what I'm thinking, right? It's for kids and stuff and for ease of use. Why you might want to do it the way that they're currently doing it. I don't know. I would really love to be in the room when decisions were finalized. Not be an active arbiter for one way or another. Just to hear what the ultimate reason is. Because if you don't want to give more items to use your resources on, then increase the complexity of the item building. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. Would any of you guys have a problem with that? I think that would be like the natural state of things, right? It would just be, you would be used to it. You'd get used to it, and you'd be like, yeah, meh, who cares? Who cares if I need to have 5 pieces of resin or 2 pieces of resin? Doesn't make any difference to me. Okay, I put down my extenders over here. Over here. Over here? Where did I put you, little extender? Where did I drop you, my extender? You give me life. You give me joy. There you are. Don't give me any joy. It doesn't give me any joy. Not all I mean. I play Satisfactory. Astroneer would be so complex. I agree, right? I agree. Satisfactory has this concept of, you know, I need to do this, I need to do that. I don't think they want to be Satisfactory. I mean, I don't think they want to be that type of game. They're almost, whether they're you know, they thought about it or not, they are almost a factory building game. I mean, they're not really a factory building game, but they're almost a factory building game. It's got some pieces of that, right? I wasn't going to make this Power Hill, but then it started to make a lot of sense. I was like, you know what? Power Hill would look nice here. Yeah, it doesn't need to be difficult. It just needs to be more. It needs to be more. Joe, I know you're lurking. Get on here. Get in a Discord. Talk to me, Joe. Talk to me. I know you're lurking. One of you system errors guys you're lurking. Okay, let's hook these guys up. I like what I see. I should have hooked this one up first, though. Ooh, dang it. I moved it. Is this gonna reach? It is. Yay. Reaching is good. All right, good. We got that set up. Let's lock these guys down. We can't lock this platform down. I didn't know that. Mint Yogi, what's up, bud? You can simulate conveyors without arms, right? Complexity isn't the same as difficulty. I think system error forgets that. Yeah, right. Tactile, what's up? Tactile, you guys haven't seen, go to Tactile Objects. I mean, just look him up. He's all over Astroneer. He does some amazing things, and he did a really good, cool Valentine's Day thing. Little Valentine's little mini animation. And if you play Astroneer and you understand what it takes to make that kind of thing, essentially he made a stop motion animation, And I can't imagine. How many times did you have to build that freaking heart, dude? 5, 6 times? Ryback, what's going on? Couple more sliders and I'd be happy. Yeah, man, I have floated that idea to Joe so many times. And Gina had. Gina even took it a step beyond before she started working for System Era. It was not only difficulty sliders for like power, resources, all that stuff, but it was also be able to affect the printing catalog. I never want to see one about every 50 screenshots. Damn, dude. I never want to see solar, or I never want to see whatever. They also need a snap to grid. I'm okay with it not having a snap to grid. I mean, yeah, you get a little OCD with trying to line it up, but it doesn't kill me. It doesn't kill me. I'd be okay for a little automation out of the caves. Some sort of rover or something that you could say, go pick up resources from this extractor and bring it back to this storage container until storage container is full. You know, that would be cool. I'd be good for that. Yeah, I'm gonna go along this ridge here and then come down and do something like, oh, it's gonna be a little bit too far away. A little too far away. Yeah, we'll go like that. And then we have another one, right? I could put lights on this. I mean, I don't know, maybe lights would be overkill at this point. It'd be too much lighting. I could put other things on here. I just didn't want a one-way power extension. Surviving Mars is fun. Yeah. What is it? Per Astra? Per Astra? Per Astra. Is that how you pronounce that? Per Astra? Per Aspera. Per Aspera? I don't know if you guys have played that game. That game's pretty good too. Cyberpunk update just came out. I know. I am so on the fence. You know, they relaunched it, right? So this is their big relaunch. And you know, is it going to be worth it? Isn't it? Is it going to be everything that they expected it to be? That we expect it to be? Or not? I'm on the fence of starting a new Let's Play series on it. I got so disappointed with the first one. It was like that launch came out and it was like, oh, you guys, you know, CD Projekt Red, you were like the pinnacle of goodness, and then you became evil bastards. You're now an evil bastard. Need to go back to it, I know. Hi, man, I always love your videos. I haven't played this in forever, but I'm thinking about coming back now that the Snails update looks fun. But your videos have helped me a lot on catching up. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate you watching. Appreciate all you guys from watching. Programmable rover to move stuff around. Yeah, I agree. You like your bases square? I did square for a really long time. There's nothing wrong with square. If you're a square person, be a square person. Embrace your squareness. Be all the cube that you can possibly be. Be it all, man. I don't mind the cubiness look. I've done it. I've done rectangular is probably my, you know, a go-to, a rectangular shape. But I got into, you know, if you guys watch the videos, the training videos that I do, I have production bases. I started a really cool ass Calidor construction production base. I should probably load it back up, but since Joe said that it doesn't fix the sticky terrain, there was no point, right? Oh, here, you know what? I don't know if you guys have seen my bases here. Let me just show you really quick. I can load it back up really fast. Let's see. Do I have the production base? Production base, automation backup. Okay, that'd be good. Do I have the new production? I have the new production base. All right, let me save. Save and go to the main menu. Yeah. Square bases in space. Astroneers are called bricks. Same with ships. All right, here's my production base that probably you guys will see a lot of the videos made out of. I started in one location and then moved the base to another location. So half of my videos are in one location. The other half is at the other location. So this over here, excuse the mess because I've used this base for a lot of things. This is the main base, right? So on one side, you've got smelters, centrifuges, storage. In the middle, over here, we had like the power area and research area. And then we had up here, we had our little landing pad. This took a while to carve out. You know, I had to carve it out, make it super flat, make it look good. And this is the base that I did a lot of the videos on. There was this base was actually off over in that direction where that beacon is. That's where I first started, and then I moved over here. And you'll see a lot of my 1.0 very beginning when it came out was done over there. The tutorials were done over there, and then I moved everything over here. And this is all done in creative, or not creative, survival. This is all done in survival. And then so I decided to do a new production base, but I left it because the sticky terrain issue. Sticky terrain issue just killed it. It really just killed the experience. So here's my Calidor production base. There it is. There was the sticky terrain right there. So if all you guys have never experienced sticky terrain, it says you're running along and all of a sudden you get stuck. And that's it. So we've got, you know, so centrifuges over there, followed by smelters, chem lab, getting really stuck here. Over here's a little bit of a solution for my, there's the sticky terrain right there. That's so horrible. Research, this, you know, all of that stuff, right? Atmospheric condensers. Power was on the top up here. It was piped down. I had to abandon this. I just could not do the sticky terrain anymore. It was killing me. So I like I said, decided with the snails to start all over again. All of those old ones I'm just going to wind up deleting. I just can't. Unless they go back and somehow retro fix previous saves with the sticky terrain. I can't do it anymore. I've given up too much of my life to sticky terrain. I've given up too much, man. Is the sticky terrain from flattening? No, it had been around. I can't tell you how long that defect had been around for. It had been around for a long time. They introduced it, and then, man, it got screwed up. Have they fixed the sticky terrain issue? They have. You have to start a new save, though. Have to start a new save. You did a bit on MP there, didn't you? Yeah, for the Calidor one. DBA helped me out. I think probably Nerd helped me out at a point. Maybe Warfrad helped me out. When the crew was playing Astroneer on a pretty regular basis, they had jumped in from time to time to help me out. All right. That's good two-way power. I'll deal with that. It's not as clean as I'd like because I hate having these little platforms laying around. I would really like a two-way extender, not a one-way extender. And then just have those. Like just a power cable. A two-way power cable. Not like an extension cord or something. All right. What was I doing? So that's connected. These are still connected. Let's continue on laying some stuff out. I don't mind having smelters here. We can lay out. Let's lay out. All right. I wanted to make the resin so that I can put down my resource canisters. I thought about doing the large T. What does the large T take? And I think the large T is in this printer, right? Yeah. The large T platform would be great if I had a large... oh, sorry. Put it away. It's 2 aluminum. If I had... Let's make one of these. You know what? Let's make one of these and just look at it. I want to look at it. I don't have a large canister anywhere except over picking up the... floating point waypoint error. Is a floating waypoint error. What did you attach the floodlights to? Nothing. They're standalone. Standalone floodlights. I'm easily distracted. Oh, today I'm super distracted. Today my brain is not functioning at all. I'm surprised I'm breathing. I'm surprised I'm alive today. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, not quite there. You're not quite there, George. You're not quite there, George. I want to test out... Okay, now that got really distracted. That was like... complete brain fart there for a second there. Look at this. Okay, I want to try out this tea. Let's look at this. This might be the solution. Chicken rub withdrawal. Chicken rub withdrawal. Squirrel! 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 You can put them underground. You're talking about the power? Yeah, I know. I know. But you can't really fix the terrain as well as it. You know, if I dig into this... Look, I can tell you something. Sculpting was a lot easier before they did the creative update. I think it was shortly after the creative update. They tweaked the deformation a little bit, and I honestly think they made it too fast. I am of the opinion that they made it too fast. They need to set it back to release 1.0. They do. Now we could do this. This would be kind of interesting, right? Let me show you what I'm thinking here. So let's go and let's get some backup seeds. I would also like a mod to restrict the deformation. I want to slow it down. I don't know why that is a creative thing only. I really don't understand why they can't give that feature as another mod. Give me another mod. I don't mind having another mod on. If I want to do the wide mod and the boost mod in a slow mod, so that it slows the deformation down, and that mod can have like a slider, right? They've already have interfaces where a slider pops up. I want a slider on that so that I can restrict how much of the deformation I want. Or better yet, just on the tool itself, somehow Give me a slider right here that allows me to change the deformation speed. Something. Okay, let's go back over and get that large canister. I do want to take a small canister with me, though. Let's take this one. I have this one. We can put that back on there. Alright, we out of here. I sound like I have cave sounds. I have that kind of little shh. Damn it. I need to fix that hole. I say that every time I fall into it. Narrow mod is smaller, right? They have a wide, they have a narrow, they have a fast with the boost, but they don't have a slow. Right? Come on. You gave us the fast with the boost. Call it no boost. Call it boost list. I don't care. Come up with a name for it. Just give me that damn mod. Alright, we sucked this place dry. We really did. Sucked it dry, George. If I'm gonna get resources, you know what? I'm gonna get all the resources. I want all the resources. Alright, let's take this puppy. Let's just put this little guy here. I know you people are be like, why don't you just put that on top up there? Okay, don't give me a hard time, okay? I like it like this for future growth kind of thing. Okay, let's bring this guy back. Oh, man, I can use the train tool on a hoverboard? Yeah, I know. It's awesome, right? God. Oh, I hit a lip. Okay, well, you know what? That lip wasn't that bad. I needed to slow down anyways. Because I never would have made it through that. They slowed the narrow mod when they added the leveling block and adventuring. Yeah, I have a video the day that they changed the deformation in adventuring. Really kind of screwed things up for me because beforehand, I mean, I've done a lot of race courses. So beforehand, you would just go in there and get a, you know, a nice race course going on. You could just take your time and really just knock down the polygons. You find a peak and knock it down. Just like a little quick tap, knock it down. Now the deformation is so bad, it's like that quick little tap takes too much. It takes up too much. Hoverboard kind of breaks the game. Don't use it. Canisters aren't plants. You can't make them grow. Says who? Says who? All right. Yeah, we could do this solution for storage. I don't have a problem with this. It actually is a great kind of long-term solution for storage. And maybe we can have these guys around as like small little interim storages someplace if I need them. Oren, how you doing? Things that are supposed to be difficult to move, like thumpers, you can just pick them up and move them. Yeah, you can move the tier 3 stuff. Tier 3, tier 4, whatever it is. T4 stuff. You can move the T4 stuff around with it. But you can do that with the jetpack. It's no different than the jetpack, right? So the argument is, if they didn't fix it for the jetpack, they're not going to fix it for the hoverboard. They need to make an ultra narrow mod. Is that what you're saying, Damon? Okay, this could be main storage. This could be second storage. So if I'm going to focus on this storage, I'm going to need a whole crap ton of aluminum. So let's focus on getting an extractor built for some laterite. And I'm going to need steel. We're going to need the chem labs up and running. Let's bring the chem lab over here. Let's just plug it into the side. This is all temporary until I can get my storage solution figured out. But let's get things functional here so I can utilize what I need to utilize. And if I need to scrap anything, we should probably get the scrapper over here just momentarily. Good. And then these guys are connected. Good. And then the only thing we need is what? That's about it, I think. Just bring this stuff closer. Okay, let's we need steel, so iron. We'll use this for now so we can see what's going on here. There's our iron is right here. We had copper on this. Put iron on this. Oops. Oops. I hit the wrong one. Go back in, thank you. Okay, got iron on this. Let's make a little bit of steel. I need some carbon. I know I have carbon on one of these other ones here. Yep, that one's holding carbon. Got a piece of carbon. Let's put these on the ground so it doesn't spit out too many. Argon. What does this have? Oh, that's got copper in it. Yeah, hey, George. You got compass. You got copper everywhere. Let's get an argon on me. Where'd my gas go? Oh, I moved it over. Got something like that on creative where you can adjust the thickness of your soil? Yeah, there's a couple things on creative that I would really love to see make its way over to survival. I just don't understand why they don't do some of those things. I don't understand what they think that it'll break. Like maybe they feel it'll break the feel of the game or something. I don't know. Steel. That's what I was making. All right. Let's get some steel made. We needed some steel, some plastic. What do we need? Rubber. An exochip. Tungsten carbide. Tungsten. We have here. Let's get another carbon. And let's get a tungsten carbide. Built. Okay. Exochip. I saw some laying over here. Okay, we got chipped. Oh, I made some guacamole the other day. And, oh, guacamole and chips. They taste so good in my belly. Steel, tungsten carbide, I need rubber. What was rubber? Always forget what rubber is. Organic and resin. We have an organic canister too, don't we? We do. Organic and resin. For our rubber. Oops, that's steel. That's rubber. The gray patch in the middle is a base. It's still triggering me. Fighting it. Serenity now. Call the worm. Set the thumbers. The current narrow mod, you can do a 1 pixel thick on true flat. Well, that's Tactile knows. Go check out any of Tactile's stuff. He's got the most craziest. That is just incredibly time. I don't even know where you have the time to do that, man. That some of the stuff that you do is just like, what the frig? Excuse for the loving about the crate. Infinite soil was pretty weak. Just try and plop a block and fill a medium soil canister full of soil from that 6 weeks later. Oh, the excuse for the leveling block is that it could create infinite soil. Does it really create infinite soil? They need an extractor for soil. I don't understand why they don't have an extractor for soil. I would want an extractor for soil. You know, there's the argument of, oh, there's the drill mod, there's all this. But, you know, honestly, putting holes in the terrain in Astroneer increases the save file size. And when you start deforming a lot of the terrain, you wind up having performance issues inside of Astroneer. So solve this problem, System Era. Don't force me to dig. I mean, yes, I can dig. I have to dig in some places. But if I just want to get soil, if I just want to run my soil extractor or my soil centrifuge, just give me an extractor that will get soil. That's all I want. Well, I want a lot of things, but that's one of the things I want. You know, I looked at, like, Ron. If you look at Armageddon, the one that Ron did, it was Ron. Oh, forgive me. It was Ron Kill. Oh, God. It was two other guys, and they're going to hate me for forgetting. But they spent time doing the Armageddon. You can download the Armageddon base on the shared save. And they had to dig up so much soil to get the soil automation part working. It really slowed the game down. The file size was huge, and it took forever to load. Zensight and Josh, thank you. And it just took forever. It was dumb. It was dumb that System Error does that. That the game does that. It's not System Error does that. The game does that. It's like, why go to that level? Okay, let me I need the extractor down. I also need a B platform. Let's get the B platform. Ron's sitting here listening to me play. Shame on you, Ron, for not saying anything. Lurking in the background. You gotta watch out. Ron's always lurking. He's lurking there. He's making sure he's like Santa. He's checking the list. He's making it twice. Michael G. They made the leveling block limited, but it took them so long to put it in Adventure because they didn't want to put the creative, unlimited one in. Ah, I see. Ron is just here to hear me struggle. He is. He is. Lurk, lurk. Keeping an eye on the public server. How's it working? They claim that they found the problem. They claim that they finally found out what was causing the problem. Do you feel that that claim is true? If true, press 1. If not true, press 2. So far, so good? Good. I can't tell you, for those of you guys who play on our public server, hats off to Ron Kilmowski for helping me test the server. It took a very long time to get that server fixed. And we don't, well, they won't tell me. They won't tell me what they did to fix the problem. I think they're embarrassed. I think they're embarrassed. I'm gonna call you Rhythmic. Rhythmic Idea. Is that what it is? Rhythmic Idea? Cool. Okay, let me focus on what I'm doing here. I got an auto arm. I have an extractor. I need a canister. Do we have another canister? We made a lot of them. Do we have another one laying around? Probably not. I probably used them all. Yeah, I used it all. Time for DBA to come make my ramp down. I can make a ramp myself. I know how to make a ramp. I know how to make a ramp. I want to unlock all the planets on this particular save. I also want to set up a big base on every planet. Kind of like this size base on every planet. But we need to get to the point where we have enough resources to do all that stuff. So we're getting there. We're slowly building up, which is fine. It's not a race. His are so interesting. I was watching on YouTube, didn't realize I was on Twitch. Well, thanks for being on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thanks for being on Twitch or being on YouTube or whatever, wherever you want to be. I try to be an equal opportunity streamer. I did try to move over and get everybody to come over with me on Twitch. Unfortunately, some people were very against it, and I didn't want to abandon people. You know, I didn't want to abandon you guys, man. What is the new IP update for the new DS on Discord? Michael G, you're so behind the times. Michael G, please reach out to support, and support will help you out. Here, they wanna hold your hand. They wanna hold your hand. Oh, please, Michael G. Ask me questions you don't understand. Oh, please. Michael G. That worked. That worked, Mike G. I think I'm going to take... What do I want to take? For power-wise. Probably just wind, right? I could take that RTG. We're not using it. Does the vehicle have an RTG? It does, right? What is it rolling for power? Yeah, it's got an RTG on there. We could take that RTG. No one's using that. Choo. Okay, fall in this hole. Well, can't see. Oh, that was a perfect excuse to fall in there. I had a reason to fall in that hole. No, not down farther. No, this. Come on, there you go. Start surfing up. Surf up, buddy. There you go. There you go. Okay, well, we have a nice deposit of... I got rid of the tethers down here. That was a smart idea. Yeah. Freaking genius idea. Here, can we find anything off of the ramp path? This is my first tunnel digging path here. Let's see. There's got to be something on here, right? Or not. Oh, that's kind of far away. Okay, that's way too far away. Tired brain midnights are the best streams are the best. Man. Don't play with my tired brain. Oh, we got a stinker over here. Can't affect me, stinker. Die, stinker. Yeah, I'm gonna feed you to my snail. That's what you get. Alright, this looks good. This should be a couple things, right? Don't forget to set up a tether path. Nah, don't need it. I'm on this path. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's go get a bee.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Yeah, it's very close to this path here. So let's go get a bee and the power. And we'll be set. while we're at it, let's plant these guys here. Nothing like having a stinky laying around. Grab some of these. Okay. See, I got stuff all laid out, you know, as I'm traveling around. You just pick up resources as you go. This is classic. This is classic Astroneer right here. Don't forget to tether, set up a tether path to your current base for the visitors to come to your new base. Okay. All right. I read the whole thing only because of, yeah, only because of Zavar got me, and I'm on Twitch as well. I don't Twitch, you know, much. From time to time I Twitch, but it's kind of rude to talk about my Twitch. I don't talk about your Twitch. We don't like sit and have discussions about your Twitch with 59 other people. You know? Pick up resources, fall in a hole. That's all par for the course, right? All right, I have power. I have arm. I have... They refer to it as a tick. Yeah. Don't talk about my ticks. Getting twitchy with it. Thumper sounds are so satisfying. Thumper sounds are very satisfying. We need to make a thumper song. Now, if we had a soil thumper extractor, we could then set up a song with it. Because we could just set it up anywhere to gather soil. You got sorted by Ron? Ron wants to hold your hand. Power arm. We need a canister. Plastic and glass? Yes. Glass and plastic. Don't I have a canister of glass? I do. I do. Look at that. Plastic. Again, with the plastic. Carbon and compounds. Gabin. Gabin. You nasty Gabin. Compound. Why did it? Oh. That made sense. We all get a little twitchy sometimes. Some late game stuff would be nice. Like a catalog for all the possible research samples as well. Yeah, they should have like, you know, I tried to float this idea too. I kind of floated it in a video. I did a little story. And it was, you know, when they first came out with, what did they come out? Oh, it was the Arrow, the drone in creative mode. That you could, you know, is a concept of like a research scanning for like, to give us a purpose, right? So you could go scan stuff and send it off to exodynamics. You'll roll up to a plant, scan it. That'd be kind of cool. I think. Maybe. I don't know how many individual unique things there are in the game, but maybe that would make up a catalog of like 50 items or 60 items or something, which would be kind of cool. Let's take this platform down. And I think we're set. Damn it. No! Curse you! I knew it was there. Don't worry, I knew it was there. I knew that hole was there, and I knew where it led, and everything was fine. Don't you guys worry about that. That's all good. That's all good, man. That is where a jetpack comes in handy. Negative on the jetpack. Jetpack exploring is for losers. I can't believe you guys are still pushing the jetpack on stream like number 7 or something. Alright, we're ready. We're ready for some auto arm extracting. Alright, it's all good. That's done and taken care of. In the meantime, I did start a hole, and the hole was... Okay, let me get a feel for it here. That's not the hole, that was the quartz hole. Okay, hold on, I'm getting a feel for it. Feeling it out, feeling it out. Where'd you go, Midnight? Where'd you go? Did you go over here? No, the tethers did not go over here. I would have killed that guy. Alright, hold on. We're getting a feel for it here. Getting a feel for it. We came down this hole here. And then our tether line went around the quartz deposit. And, okay, that was the backside of that extraction. But then there was also another over here. I feel like... Wait, saw it. Was this the hole I was digging out of? Yes, it was. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is there any more in here? They claim that there's some in there. I don't believe it. Well, okay. I believe it now. Okay, got my brain to work a little bit. But then it was always really good with spatial directions. The spatial stuff, yeah, no problem, man. I could be drunk or any number of things, and spatial is fine for me. We needed to find more though. There was some in this wall over here. Oh no, that wall's part of the thumper. Okay, we can't touch that wall. I was about to dig into that. Like a child that digs into a candy bar or something. You don't know which way is north, south, east, and west? You don't have to, man. Just bring up the compass. Bink. There's your house. There's your everything. Getting lost in the caves is not a thing anymore. It used to be terrifying. Caves used to be like... God, you guys remember the pre-alpha days where... they would even have like a fog or a mist in the cave? And you'd be screwed. You get in that cave, that foggy cave, and you go in there for a little while, and then you're like, I'm lost. I'm like good and lost. And then you're living off of the air and the power that's on the walls. And you're trying to remember, okay, there's no air, there's no power on the walls. Did I get a glimpse of the next level down? You did. You did. There was another level down there. As all caves have another level down. Love the big green cave? Yeah. We are going to do a retro Astroneer series. We are. I've made up my mind. We're going to progress a little bit farther in this, but we're going to do a retro Astroneer. I'm going to load up probably the builds right before they went to 1.0 release. Right before they did their 1.0. Not alternate starts. We're not going to do the alternate starts one. I think that there was still a way that you could chair jump to another planet. But we're going to do a retro stream so that you guys who had never played and had experienced the pre-alpha version, or not the pre-alpha, but I think it was early access at that time, wasn't it? We're gonna do that one. Was it two aluminum? It was 2 aluminum. So I'm gonna get 2 canisters out of this, or 2 storage out of this. Retro multiplay? Oh, damn. The problem with retro multiplay is that because of the storms, it really starts to get bad. I mean, the performance really starts. I think with 2 people we'd be okay, but 4 people would be way too hard. And wasn't there a defect at the time where, like, I'm trying to think of what version, where you would, like, fly to another planet and you would have another buddy fly to another planet, and one of you guys would be able to build and the other one would not be able to build. Was that like pre-alpha, or did they fix that towards early access version? I don't remember when they fixed that exactly. I think we could do like just like one person. One other person. Cardboard boxes of death? Yes, please. Oscat, what's going on? Oh, you can join me for some retro. If you want to do retro, you can do it. I'll download everything and... Base design before you can move the platforms was an art form. Yeah, you really had to think it out. I could tell you about this experience I had with DBA and hooking up a large solar panel. This is before you could blow up those things, right? You couldn't. There was a time when you could not blow up those things at all. Okay, there's 2. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for extraction. I think this would be good. I'm okay with this. This is gonna be my, I said extraction. This is gonna be my storage solution. I'm happy with that being my storage solution. Oops, dang it. I'm not happy with taking that off when I have my camera turned though. I think this would be neat. And also what would be cooler about this is if we set it up in kind of...
Large planets and no compass equals last long time.
BCX, resubscribe with a tier 1 for 7 months. Large planets and no compass. Lost long time. Oh, you've watched those streams. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. Yeah, those streams lasted for hours, and I was amazed that people were willing to just sit and watch me look for the... I think there was one stream where you guys were taking bets if I would actually make it back or not. All right, do I see a downside to this? I'm starting to see a downside to this. It's kind of big, isn't it? Can we go like this? I guess we can... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Damn it. I'm better. I'm fixed. I guess we could line it up in a way that it's not so obtrusive. It's not sitting so poorly on top of each other. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Okay, I can deal with that. I can hang with that. I can hang. Power lines and connectors. Old school, yes. I can hang with that. We need a lot more aluminum to do this. And we're going to need the largies. We're going to need large resource canisters. That's okay. I think I have a pretty decent solution for setting up storage now. I like the little ones. The little ones are okay, but it doesn't give a lot of storage. And I don't necessarily need a lot of storage. I might backtrack from this concept and just, when I'm empty, go and grab a canister, a small canister. I mean, that would be okay, right? Could do that. Could definitely do that. Can definitely do that. Oscat, thanks for the follow, buddy. Loving this stream, but you have an appointment. All right, man. Take it easy, bud. Take it easy. Be well. Be safe. What time is it? 1:36. I'll give you guys another half an hour. I'll give you another half an hour. I'm waiting for the aluminum to kind of do its thing. And kind of trying to decide what's next. I'm still ultimately trying to decide on the storage. And how I want to do the storage down the middle. Whether I want to do the smalls or the large ones. But I think if we... I mean, the large would look kind of cool, though, right? But it's too much. It's too much. Who needs 400 plus another 32 units of construction stuff? Let's get a... It's not 138. That was a total amount of time. Give me all the resources. That was a total time I was streaming. Did I say... I said time, right? But that was a total time I had been streaming, not like the current time. I think I did say what time is it, but I meant current time. How long I've been streaming for. Oh, my cat wants in. My cat is a troublemaker. Hold on. Come on. You coming in? Are you? Or no? You're sitting out for playing. You gonna play? Come in? Yes or no? Yes or no? Bring the toy if you want. Bring the toy, kitty. Bring the toy, kitty. Ugh. You gotta lay down. What's up with you, kitty? Oh, I'm getting so big. I'm getting so big, kitty. I'm getting so big. Okay. Okay. Try not to step on the keyboard, okay? No keyboard for you, kitty. There goes a kitty tail. That kitty tail went across the camera. Oh, that's funny. Could I do another Dyson Sphere program series? There was a point when... a stripy baby! There was a point where I wasn't feeling well, and I was kind of streaming, or I wasn't streaming, but I was playing on the down low, and I was playing Dyson Sphere. The problem with Dyson Sphere, it's worse than Satisfactory in gathering up resources for that, trying to get to like the next stage of automation. You literally spend, 14 hours, 15 hours waiting for something to complete before you can move on to the next phase. So I kind of, yeah, it's a lot. That series is a lot of time. I don't know that I have the time that I want to invest into that. I like these kinds of, I was actually thought about getting back into, I was trying to think of like what to do for series wise, because there's so many games out there and I like to play such varying games. I've been playing a lot of survival games, and I almost feel like I want to move away from survival games for a while, to give a break from survival games. It's just like, if you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. I thought about moving back into either builder games or more like action type, like RPGs or action RPG kind of games. Just stuff that's like constantly flowing, constantly moving, and it's a little bit more exciting to watch. It's more exciting to play. A lot of like the builder games and survival games and stuff like that, they're a lot of like, nobody likes to watch you dig. I mean, really, honestly, I find very few people that are like, oh, watching them chop down a tree for an hour is a lot of fun. You just don't get it. You don't get a lot of people that go, hey, man, thank you for streaming chopping down a tree for an hour. Yeah. Sometimes it's cool to watch just like if you're trying to decide, well, do I want to buy this game? Do I want to invest in it? Is it something for me? I mean, those kinds of things are great watching streamers do, because it's like, all right, I'm not into that, or this is no good for me. But yeah, Dyson Sphere is one of those. It's a lot. I still have, I started a new save, and I still have like a lot of time to get to a point where I can even start making the Dyson Sphere itself. I've got like another like 60 hours in before I can start really doing another, actually start making the Dyson Sphere itself. Sent you the pic of the stripy baby. You got a stripy baby? Nice. For those of you guys who don't know Stripey Baby, that's from Kung Fu Panda. Dread Entity, thanks for subscribing, bud. On YouTube, appreciate that. It's been a long time since I've used the alignment mod, but since it's on, doesn't it just automatically align? Let's go do this in an area that's not going to affect me here. Hold on. Let's do it in here. Does the alignment mod stay with the curve always? Or is it always moving? It's been so long since I've used an alignment mod, but it looks like it's staying with the curve, right? If I'm moving over the terrain, does it automatically, can I like flatten my planet to just a sphere, a flat sphere? Playing Subnautica. I started playing Subnautica, got involved in Subnautica. Once again, it's another survival-like game. It's not really an action RPG or any of those that I was just talking about. And I stepped away from it for a little time, and I couldn't... It drifts a little bit. I couldn't get back into the game. There was no indicator for me to do something next. It's like I didn't have a list of quests that I was working on or anything. So I was I completely forgot what the story was about, what I was doing, where I'd gone, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to invest the time in starting all over again. Thank you for the follow, Zalzador. Appreciate it. I love it. This cat sits outside of my office door, meows, meows, meows to come in. I let her in, and now she's looking at my office door floor, the floor of my office, and like, you know what? I think I want out. Yeah, I think I want out. See, that's not what I wanted to do here. Now I'm gonna have to fix this shit. Is it gonna keep cutting or is it gonna round out? It's gonna keep cutting, huh? No! I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I'd have to go back in and resample, huh? Got to go back in and resample over and over again. System error. Why can't you just give me a tool that flattens the damn ground? I want a flat sphere. That's what I want. I want a flat sphere. Valton, thanks for subscribing. Ask Ron to fix it. I know. I need to get Ron in here. All right, Ron, I'm going to pass you the save. You think you can flatten this whole area out for me? If I give you the save, can you make this whole area like nice and flat for me? Don't kill the mountains or anything. But, you know, don't kill these hills or anything like that, but like this whole area in here. Nice big giant working area. You could do that, right, Ron? You could do that, right, Ron? Don't you have a macro that does this? You have a macro, right? All right, I'll pass it over to you. And after I'm done with this, I'll pass the save over to you. That would be awesome, dude. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Watched many of your videos back when I first bought Astroneer. Recently rediscovered your channel since I started getting back into it. Dude, thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here. I don't just play Astroneer, but thanks for being here, man. Let's go down and get that aluminum really fast. And I've got like maybe another 10 minutes and then I've got to skedaddle. Tonight's going to be Satisfactory on the Patreon server. It's going to be first time that we've done Satisfactory on the Patreon server. So for those of you guys that are interested in seeing a multiplayer Satisfactory dedicated server kind of thing, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. You want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. And did I turn on the arm? I did turn on the arm. Yeah, and I got 19 nuggets of yumminess. Let's take that back up with us. Oh, if you're Twitch...
I just needed you to know.
Vortex, thanks for the I love you. If you have your Twitch Prime up and running and you want somebody to give it to, hey man, I'll take your Twitch Prime. I'd love to have your Primeage. Prime me up, baby. Give me some of your primes. I've been doing some daytime streams. I'm trying to figure out what's a good schedule. My son is a freshman in high school this year, and our schedules have really changed because of his like extracurricular stuff. And so I'm trying to figure out what is a really good balance. You know, is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Nighttime's a little tricky because he's always got like basketball games or something else. Don't I have an aluminum one? Hey, Ron, while you're at it... Let's see. I guess we don't have an aluminum one, do we? Okay, well, we'll make one. We'll just put this off until we have our first piece process. You want out? You want out, cat? You're killing me. In, out, in, out, in, out. Hey, Ron, paint while you're at it. No, don't paint, Ron. Don't paint. Don't listen to troublemakers there. Okay, let's process this all down. Ooh, man, open door. It's like 5 minutes, get the same again, I know. Talking about the cat? Yeah. Cats are insane. You know, people are like, meow, meow. My wife is the worst because she'll be like, I'm like, don't let him in the office. Train cat to use buttons to talk. I've seen that video. I've seen that. That'd be worse. All I would get would be outside and play. Outside, play. Outside, play. Outside, play. That would drive me bog. I would take the buttons away. I'd take the buttons away and that'd be it. No more talking to me. I don't want to hear it anymore. They talk enough. They just look at you and go, meow, 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 meow. It's like, dude, you don't have a hard day. You laid in the sun. You ate some food. You went back to laying in your comfy spot. Now you're bothering me. And now when you're done, you're just going to go back and lay down. Pets, right? Right. It'd be never-ending pets. Pets. Pets now. Pets. No. How many do we say total number of resources there were? It was 40 something. Wasn't it 40? 40 something? Thought it was 40 something. Keep platforms for days. I hear them playing with a toy next to my door. Still waiting for the T platform. I'm debating on what to really do. I think I'm gonna do the small. I think when Ron flattens this area, I think we're gonna look at the smalls. I did make some large T's, and that might be useful. You know, this combo might be decent combo here. But then I started looking at it, and it's like 42 of these side by side. Even if we do 20 on each side, that would be pretty long. 20 for the raw, 20 for the processed, right? There's a macro for flattening. Ron has something. I won't talk about it. That's Ron's deal. I kind of opened up the can already. Sorry, Ron. Sorry, Ron. Don't beat me. I told Ron he could be rich if he just sells that. Just sell that off. $5 for the macro. You'll be set. People would buy it. Mom's the word. Compile it up into a DLL so that nobody can, like, rob it. His macro is great. Who's talking? Oh, Jimmy. Michael G gave it away. Okay, that makes sense. Michael G gave it all away. That's Michael G's fault. All right, I'm good. That was 2 hours. I've got to go do some stuff before I get my son. Tonight's going to be satisfactory. I appreciate you guys being here. Love seeing you guys here for a little bit of Astroneer. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye, my friends.